boys out. Let's go. Okay, so last episode we did a tour of the project, the mall, the cool little thing right there, and showed you all the shops and told you and all that kind of stuff, and talked about some future community stuff and all that kind of stuff. So this episode, I'm gonna start with a quick rundown of some stuff I've done around my base since the last solo non-community episode. Yeah, give me that. And then we're going to start on a little side project that is going to be kind of oriented towards the mall. So what did I do? Let's look at my tools first. So if you look on my katana, you can see at the very bottom for modifiers it says unbreakable. Now what I did is I attached a bunch of what are they called? There's some in here. No, there's not. Shit. Reinforcements. Reinforcement. Yeah, there we go. So if you attach 8 of these to, or no, it's 6. Yeah, if you attach 6 of these to a tool, it makes them unbreakable, which means they never break again. And so I did that to the katana and the mattock. So now they will never break again, which is pretty sweet. Some other stuff that I did. Yeah, I upgraded the some of the wiring. So you can see I now have signalum flux ducts. Now, how did I get signalum flux ducts? Let me go over that really quick. I can actually show you the exact crafting process. So, I made these redstone energy flux ducts first of all, and I made those by you take a piece of hardened glass, and I think I've shown how to make that before. I take some electrum, shown how to make that before too. So you make yourself redstone energy flux ducts empty, and then you grab yourself some redstone, and we go in here and we're going to check out some machines that we've made in the past. We made our magma crucible, which we put 2 upgrade kits on. If you would like a quick refresher on what those are, let's go upgrade kit. There we go. So I put this bad boy on there, which we before, and then I made the reinforced ones, which is just electrum, silver gear, and then this is the reinforced glass. It just says fuse cores. But yeah, there you go, hardened glass. Yeah, there you go. So we did that. So then it was able to have 2 augmentation slots on it, which then we put these augments in there, and the augments. Let's see if it'll let us. Yes, these ones are super easy to make, and all these do is just up the processing speed. So what we're gonna do is we can actually melt redstone in the magma crucible, and we've set the output to go to the left of it into the fluid transposer. And then what happens there? Well, the fluid transposer will take liquid redstone, which is called destabilized redstone, and then we fill these flux ducts that I put in them right here, and I fill it with liquid redstone. Oh, we didn't make enough, but that's okay. So then we have redstone energy flux ducts, and then signalum is, let's see if we have, we need a little bit more redstone. It's good that we have that in there. We need a bucket. We need some pulverized silver and some pulverized copper. And then let's go to here. We're gonna melt a little bit more redstone in here, and it's just gonna do these really quick. Yeah, there you go. And then bucket in here. I'm gonna wait until it has 1 full bucket, which is 1,000 millibuckets. There you go. Then we have a bucket of destabilized redstone. Let's go back up here. And then let's look up signalum. So signalum ingots are basically the next composite ingot up. And this is signalum ingot. So those come from signalum blend. There you go. So it's 3 copper, a pulverized silver, and a bucket of destabilized redstone. See, this one is, as you can see, a little bit more involved to make, and then it's not just as simple as just throwing it in a smelter. What you actually have to do is you have to go down here, and you have to go to your induction smelter. You have to throw sand and signalum blend in there. But then there you go. You get these signalum ingots, and then finally, go back up here. we have our redstone, we have our redstone and flux ducts. If we go for uses, look at that. So there's 3 redstone, and look at that. And then you get your Signium flux duct. So it's not that bad, but you just have to have a couple of established machines. So we replaced mostly all of our wiring with Signalum, and then finally what we did is we did some stuff in preparation for today's project. Now, what is today's project? So basically, we want to spawn blazes and kill them, and basically have a large supply of blaze rods, because as you saw in the last episode, we were selling blaze rods at our shop, because blaze rods are notoriously hard to get. Nobody's made a blaze farm on the server yet, and I figured that I might as well be a capitalist and extort people and make them pay for blaze rods instead of making a community mob farm, because I'm a horrible person. Since we are in modded Minecraft, we have some very powerful ways of spawning mobs, and the way that we went is we went with the mod Ender.io. And now, what did we do? We made a powered spawner, and you can see in the tooltip it says Blaze. How did we do that? Well, in one of the early episodes, maybe in between episodes, but we went to the Nether, and we found a Blaze spawner, and when you break a spawner, it gives you a broken spawner. It's not showing up in JEI, except for this, of course. But when we broke the blaze spawner, it gave us a broken blaze spawner. Now, if you combine a broken spawner with a powered spawner, you can see if you combine it in an anvil, it makes it into a powered spawner, which is, of course, like pretty self-explanatory. If you give it power, it'll spawn mobs. So we've made something that can spawn blaze. Now, how do we make the powered spawner? Now, this is going to require me to talk a little bit more about Ender.io. So you can see we've made some machines over here: the simple alloy smelter, the sag mill, and the slice and splice. So let's start with the simple alloy smelter. We can look up the recipe right here. Simple alloy smelter. Then you make some stone gears, you make machine chassis, you need these grains of infinity. Now, these grains of infinity it'll tell you right here how to harvest it. If you just light a piece of bedrock on fire, so you go all the way down, if you light a piece of bedrock on fire, it'll stay on fire for a while, and then it'll give you these grains of infinity. And now these grains of infinity are used to craft a ton of things in Ender.io. So you need a lot of these simple machine chassis. So that's the alloys, the simple alloy smelter. There's a better one, but this is what we got for right now. And you use it to make a bunch of different alloys in Ender.io. So if we look up our powered spawner again, you'll see some of the alloys we used. So electrical steel. Let's go over to the alloy smelter. So we pulverized coal, self-explanatory. Iron, and then silicon, which is made if you pulverize nether quartz and then smelt it. So pretty simple there as well. So we made electrical steel, and then this is a soul machine chassis. So this regular machine chassis is sold to that. This was a pain in the ass to get, and partly why I didn't want to show it on camera. I also did it because I was setting up my shop, but also this was just so tedious to do off camera. What we had to do is this is just pulverized nether quartz. The organic brown dye, this was really annoying to get. This is just slime balls, but twigs and prunings, we got it from the sag mill, which is our second one that machine that we made over here, and you make it with shrubs, which you can only get by shearing shrubs in the desert. So we had to go around and we had to get a ton of these. So that was, of course, super tedious. But yeah, so now that we're in the sag mill, let me show up the recipe for the sag mill. Also pretty simple, just flint, iron, another machine chassis, piston, and then stone gears. Not too bad. So we had what we needed. Let's go back. This is why I didn't want to do this. It was just so time consuming. So we had to make the organic brown dye with the twigs and prunings, and then let me provide a dye, and then we had to make the black ones, which was pulverized coal and slime. That one of course wasn't as bad. And then in the induction smelter, we had to put the simple machine chassis and the soul-attuned dye to make our soul machine chassis. And then we had to make this Z logic controller, which was in the slice and splice, which is the third machine that I have over there. Let's look up slice Yes, right here, slice and splice. So we had to make it with solarium and another soul machine chassis, of course you can see. And then this is our second alloy, which came from glowstone dust, gold, and redstone on the alloy smelter, of course. Like, not too bad. And had to make gears out of it, like that. And then the infinity bimetal gear is just iron nuggets, and then another grain of infinity. See, these are starting to be used a lot. So that's pretty simple. And then solarium, which is our third alloy, which was also pretty simple, just soul sand and a gold ingot. So that was and then that was what we need to make the slice and splice, and then of course the head of any mob, which is very simple to get. And then finally, let's look up our powered spawn and see if we got everything. So that was it. And then you make the Z logic controller in the slice and splice with another 2 solarium ingots, a zombie head, silicon, redstone, and then you have to put shears and an axe in the machine as well. And then you get your Z logic controller. And then finally, the vibrant crystals for our fourth alloy. You can see there's so much that goes into this. Is made with ender pearl and an energetic alloy, which I already showed off once. So we had to get into a bunch of different ender IO stuff, but eventually we ended up at our powered spawner. We combined it in the anvil, and then we have our powered spawner. So after all of that talking, we can finally get started on our project. So I've dug out a little room over there, and we are going to make ourselves a modded mob farm. And you can see that we've got a lot of stuff here, and of course I'm going to explain how all of this works. So I'll just hold your horses, boys and girls. Let's head over here. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bang down the spawner, and I am going to show you how the spawner works. We've got it right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3. Oh no, somebody has died. Oh, and wait, man, the server is absolutely popping off today. We've got lots of people on right now. I can't wait for you guys to meet all these people. So we got our blaze spawner, our power spawner, and we're going to just bang an energy cell on top of it to give it some power. It doesn't run on too much power. And then you've got this. Let's look at our spawner. We needed to put a capacitor in it, a basic capacitor. Let's look at the recipe for capacitor. Some Ender IO machines don't work without one. And there's 3 tiers. There's the basic one, which is 2 grains of infinity, some gold and copper. There's the double layer, which is another basic capacitor, energy polarized coal, and finally the octatic, which is a vibrant 2 double layered and some glowstone. So of course this one's the best one, and so on. Yeah, increases energy storage and speed. We're going to grab ourselves a double layered capacitor. Actually, I totally forgot to make that. But I can show off some, some alloy making. Let's grab ourselves some grains of infinity. Let's grab ourselves 1, 2 of these. Let's go in valuables. 1, 2. Oops, 1, 2 of these, and then finally, what was it? Energetic alloy. Gold, that's right. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, and then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go down to our alloy smelter and just bang these 3 in there. The basic alloy smelter is very slow, as you can see, and we'll eventually upgrade to the better one, but it's not that important for this episode. And while that's going on, we're gonna make another capacitor. Let's go right. Oops, right here. We need some gold nuggets. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's grab one more piece of gold. Bang that in there. And then we're going to make another basic capacitor. Let's go. Do we have to grab? Can we grab this one from this machine? I hope so. Otherwise, we'll have to make another one. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Hopefully our energetic alloys are done smelting by now. Let's go down here. We've got 1. Yeah, you can see this is really, really slow, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna explain what all this stuff is in here in a second. Don't you worry. Come on, come on, come on! You're taking for freaking ever. I'm gonna cry. 90 and There we go. Okay. Let's make our double-layered capacitor really quick. Double-layered capacitor. Oh, we need some pulverized coal. Of course. We should have some in the chest over here, though, fortunately. Yes, we do. Look at that. Look how prepared we are. Okay, let's run over here, run over here. Back, double-layered capacitor. Bang, look at that. So that'll increase the speed of our spawner and increase its energy storage as well. So we're going to go over here and we're going to pop that in there. Very nice. Now it's going to store a bunch of energy. It's going to drain from the cell. So the way this works is right now it's active with signal, so it's only going to work if we have a lever on it, or a lever. We're actually going to grab one because I think it'd be nice if we can flip our lad there on and off. And in fact, I think we're going to need a bunch of levers, which you'll see why in a second. So let's grab. We're going to make 7 levers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I made a drawer to store cobblestone because I had a lot in my chest. So we've got our levers, and we're going to use one and pop it on the front of our powered spawner. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now you can see it's on. So it's making the progress, and here come the blaze. So we can just kill them. Yep. You can look at that. So you can see spawn rate now that we have the double layered capacitors is obviously a lot faster than a vanilla blaze spawner. You can see it's already up to halfway again. So as you can see, we're gonna get a lot of blaze out of this. So we're gonna flip this lever for now. So this is all well and good because we can just sit here with our katana and we can farm blaze all day. But we are in modded Minecraft, of course, and we're going to automate this. So how are we gonna do this? So we've got a couple of different things we're going to use. So first of all, how we're gonna kill them? We're gonna use these golden spikes right here, and we're gonna put them on the wall right here. And we're going to fill the entire wall because, unfortunately, those stupid blaze can fly. Oh, we don't quite have enough. That's okay. Or I can just show you how I made those spikes. Because I'm making one more set of them. So you can see they were gold spikes, so we're going to grab a little bit more gold. Say a little bit, and I grab an entire stack. This is how pogged up we are. And I'm going to make some swords. First of all, 1, 2, 3 swords. We're going to make a block, and then we're going to put that there. We're going to put, I believe this is how you make them, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. Mobs drop experience. Yeah, this is what we want. So it'll kill the mobs and it'll also make them drop their experience, which is pretty awesome. So put this right here. We stand. Yep, they hurt us if we stand against them. So we have to be very careful. We're gonna eat another one of our delighted meals. Yeah, look at that. So how we're gonna get them over there? We are going to use these fans from Open Blocks. These things are pretty nifty. We're gonna. Speaking of blocks, not open. Haha, I'm so funny. We're actually gonna need some blocks to put the fans on because I'm a dummy and I didn't think ahead, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very cool. Hopping over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna take our fans, and the fans basically push. They can push players too, but they can of course also push mobs. If I put yeah, that's what we want. So we're gonna put our levers right there. And so now, oh, poor Becca, this kid keeps getting shot. So now I'm gonna test this out and turn these fans on. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Now that is automated farming right there. Let's watch that again. That's really fun to watch. You need to get out of the way. Man. Stop pushing me. Oh no, that's the fans pushing me. Alright, spawn, Blaze. Spawn. Very nice. Okay. So these for sure work exactly how want them to. We're gonna turn that off. Just make sure it's off. Yeah, okay. Did that not drop? Oh man, there's all sorts of craziness going on. Let me look up something. Spike. Don't know what they're for. I could have sworn. Hold on. Alright, so I figured out what the solution is. We had to use diamond spikes, actually, not gold ones, because these are the ones that drop items. So we finally found a use for our ridiculous amount of diamonds. So we made a bunch of diamond spikes. But I also had, after I made those diamond spikes, I decided to make a design change that will help us gather the items a lot better. So I made 2 more fans, and I'm going to put them right here, and we're going to push the mobs into a hole with spikes in them, and hopefully, I believe that if Blaze aren't looking at you, then they shouldn't see what's going on. And then we're going to place down a vacuum hopper right here from open blocks. It's super simple to make. And the nice thing about vacuum hoppers is that they collect experience as well as items. So you can specify the outputs. So we're going to put the items out this way into a small storage crate. And then over here, hello, we're going to put XP out this way into our experience pylon, which is going to be super sick. And on that, I believe that's pretty much a completed mob farm. The last thing I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to remove the energy cell, and I'm going to route the actual power over here, because I think that would be a little more ideal. And is there any? No, this is using power. That's okay. We're gonna dig ourselves a little line to it. If we go under, let's see. Dig down here. Yes, this should do nicely. So, oh man, yeah, we're gonna have to go one more. There we go. So we're gonna dig under our little farm right here, and eventually, still farmland. Still farmland. Very imprecise science we're doing here. More farmland. Thank God for tooltips, and we can see. Aha! So where do we end up? Dig that up. Aha! We found the farmer. So if we go over here, I believe, yes. So that's not the power line that we want quite, because that is not the main power line. Oh shit. That's okay. Let me just grab our fluid ducts right here and patch it up. You can see I hid all of our tubes and ducts and shit under here to make it look nice. But we found our main power line, and now we're gonna bring it back this way. All the way back to the spawner. And then up, 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 up. There we go. We're just gonna use those to get out of here. Yep. Don't care if that happens. And then we're gonna plug the hole up. And now our bad boy, yes, is gonna have power. So the final thing I want to do is, I believe there is, I should have made this in, let's see, at RF tools. There's a remote control redstone thing. Let's see if we can find it. Yes, the redstone transmitter. Redstone transmitter, redstone receiver. Yes. So I need a bunch of redstone, gold nuggets. Yes. Basically redstone, wood, gold, stone. Just grab a stack of that. Let's grab some nuggets. We're gonna need a bunch of these, so we're gonna grab a little more gold. And then do we have wood? Yes, we do. Okay. So we need just one of these. So we make our, oh, we need stone as well. Out of there. Put those away. And we're gonna make our base. We're gonna need a bunch of these, so we just grab a few more of these. I believe we're gonna need quick maths. We need 9, so we need 10 of these bad boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Our transmitter. We need redstone torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need ender pearl too. That's unfortunate. But fortunately, we've got 7 of them. So we should. I hope that the. Let's see what the receiver. Oh man. Okay. We're only gonna be able to turn the mob spawner on for now, but that's okay. The redstone transmitter. We just need a block of redstone, and then we can make our redstone transmitter, and it'll just transmit to a receiver. And then if we go over to here, oh, we need nether quartz as well. I hope that we have nether quartz. I hope we got it. Of course, yes, we do. Excellent. Okay. Oh no, we need multiple of these. We're just gonna grab the whole stack. I don't care. There's that. Oh, blah, blah. They all look the same. So we need a few more of these. One more for good measure. Receiver. Now we can make 2 of those. And then we just need one of those. And then finally, we've got that. Okay. Finally, we have that. So we're gonna bonk our receiver. Let's get that. Very nice. Bonk our receiver right there. Let's grab our wrench and make sure it's... There we go. Okay, so now it's inputting a redstone signal into there. So if we take this outside and rotate it, and then grab ourselves a lever, and we turn that on. Is that working? No channel set. Right click with another receiver. Oh, okay. So we need to pair them. So right click, channel set to 7. Turn that on. Look at that. Now I believe it's working. No? You're not working? Analog mode, false. Try that again. There we go. Okay. Oh, we forgot to turn the fans on. Let's turn that off again. Oh man. Oh man. This is classic board student IRL gaming with a ton of fuck ups. There we go. Okay, so turn that off. Let's turn our fans on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. We should probably turn on the ones in the corner first. So, oh, I forgot to get the fucking... Okay. Turn those on. And then turn these on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then hopefully... Let's not look at it. Just let them spawn. Oh, we need to set the. Okay, I'll hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so after a bit of hassle, I inlaid the fans into the wall so the blazes don't get stuck on any blocks. So hopefully now it should work. And we're gonna block this off because if the blaze look at us, they start flying, unfortunately. So let's take that off. 2, 3, 4. Done. Block. Okay, let's try this one more time. Please, for the love of God, work. Oh yes, that is what we want right there. Let's check in. Yep, we've got some blaze rods. Very nice. Let's check in our vacuum hopper. Yeah, look at that go. Why? I want to make sure. Why are you getting stuck over there? Let's turn off the spawner. So what I'm a little worried about is that it doesn't seem like it's picking up all of the items, but we're gonna make sure. Hey, let me flip you. Thank you. Okay. Let's take a look over here. I don't see any blaze rods missing. And there's no blaze rods in here. Let's check in here. Okay, there's 7 in there. Alright, so that seems to be working. I think we were also picking up some as well. But yeah, so I believe that is a working blaze spawner. And let's check. So we've got that much in there. There wasn't any experience in the pylon. So let's close this up so we don't have, for sure, don't have any blaze looking at us. And we're going to turn that on. So we can hear them in there. And they all seem to be dying. So let's just look at this for a bit. Yep, 18. 19. Yep, it's all counting up. So we've got a working spawner. And then let's look at this. Let's just watch this, make sure that the experience is coming in. Let's wait a little longer. Okay, so I guess the diamond spikes don't do XP, but you know what? That's totally fine. Because XP isn't that important. We're only really after the blaze rods. But yeah, there you go, guys. So I hope this episode didn't run on too long. I'm looking over at the time, and I think there's a lot to edit out, but I really don't want to always give you guys long episodes. It always just kind of ends up happening that way. But anyways, we're gonna wrap it up so I don't ramble any longer. But it's been your boy, Bored Student. Thank you very much for joining me for this cool episode of making a blaze farm. Next episode, we're gonna upgrade our power with the empowered oil, and then after that, we're gonna see about making ourselves an ME system, which is a really cool storage system. But until then, it's been your boy. Have a very nice life. Yeah. Peace.